Okay, everyone. So this is going to be a rapid AI workflow on how to eat healthy using AI. This is one of my most favorite use case. I love using AI not just for work, but for just literally managing everything in my life. I take AI with me to farmers market, to grocery stores, to community gardens, hiking. When I say I take AI with me, basically I take my phone with me everywhere, and my phone is loaded with AI applications. I've got three: Grok, Gemini, Claude. But the one that I most often use for my outdoor activities is Grok, the most friendliest, most human-like. It will laugh at you. Basically, it'll crack jokes, and the way it describes things is so funny that I just love Grok as a companion. Grok is so good because it recently launched an expert mode where it like activates multiple AI agents to go work on your one problem. So each problem is like subdivided into like multiple tasks that are assigned to the AI agents. They do the task, come back, report to the mother AI expert and says, "This is what we found out. This is what we found out." And the main AI that gives command to the sub agents takes all that information, uses his own expertise to give you an answer. So, oh my gosh, I would say I would just use Grok when I'm out in the open. So let's just get started. As I said, this is like a quick AI workflow on how to eat healthy. And I've been snapping tons of pictures because see, I'm a vegetarian. I'm hardcore vegetarian. People try to introduce me to fake meat. So fake meat is actually designed for meat eaters. Fake meat is designed for meat eaters who want to become vegetarian. So they want to replicate that taste of meat in there. And I kind of don't like it because I'm vegetarian. When I want to eat a burger, I want to see whole chickpeas in it. I want to see carrots in it. I want to see corn in it. I can eat like a portobello mushroom burger. I don't need to eat that fake meat. And what I've heard is that fake meat is highly processed. Last time when I went to grocery stores, I basically just snapped pictures for this AI workflow because I want to show you how you can use AI in grocery stores to like read the labels better, understand what goes in. You don't have to go with the marketing, the copy. Like the copy is so confusing. Everything there is like screaming, buy me. And they will use all words like gluten-free, this free, that free, healthy. I would say take control over what you put in your body and start putting everything into AI. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to like show you my screen as usual. Let's start with Grok. I'm going to open Grok and I'm going to take some pictures. What should we go with? Should we go with Beyond Meat sausages? I don't eat any of this, but this is supposed to be plant-based and made for people like me. But as I said, it is actually designed for people who want to switch to eating plants. Meat eaters wanting to eat plants. Okay, let me just share my screen now. So this is a quick flow. And then if you want, we can do something really fun together, like maybe design like a personalized plan or figure out recipes from like showing two ingredients, things like that. We'll do something fun towards the end. Let's start with showing you Grok. So this is Grok. Grok is currently at fast mode, but we can also choose expert. And let's just choose expert. We're doing investigation, guys. We're going to investigate the food we put in our body. This is Beyond Sausage, plant-based. Okay, I've not done this before. This is the first time I'm going to do investigation into them. So tell me what ingredients are in this sausage. How did they make it vegetarian? What makes it, I don't know, plant-based? And what's the process? I have too many questions. What's the process to make it into the sausage? I don't know. I'm just putting like, I haven't even thought about see, but we can always refine. So let's start with this line of inquiry. Tell me what ingredients are in the sauce. Forget about the spellings, guys. Spellings, you know what? We are showing AI the picture and we are also putting like a text question. So the AI has context already. It knows we're talking about sausages. So if your spellings are wrong, that's totally fine. And let's just go this now. Let's investigate. In the meanwhile, smell some rosemary. I've heard like if you smell rosemary early in the morning, and if you suffer from brain fog, not that I'm suffering from brain fog, but it also helps with mind expansion. Okay, let's put things positively. It helps with mind expansion, smelling rosemary early in the morning. I also have cilantro here if you want. While AI is doing all this stuff. Okay, this is like really young at this point in time, very young. Maybe we can snap a picture of rosemary and cilantro and figure out a recipe what we can make. Okay, let's go back to like seeing what has come. Okay, the Beyond Sausage Hot Italian plant-based link in your photo is made entirely from plants. Okay, good to know. No meat, animal fats. Okay, obviously it's a plant-based product. From Beyond Meat's water pea protein. So they've got this information from their website. Pea protein. By the way, Canada is a big supplier of pea protein that goes into making these processed plant-based stuff. Refined coconut oil, sunflower oil, natural flavor, contains 2% less rice protein, fava bean protein, so tons of protein, calcium. Okay, what makes it 100% plant-based? It's got protein, fat, texture, and binding. Okay, this texture is what I don't like. See, I'm not used to this. Oh, the texture. Because, as I said, it has been designed to help meat eaters become vegetarian, plant based. So they want to retain the texture of the meat. And that I find is like, why can't people just switch to eating vegetarian? Why do they have to retain the texture of the meat? And this is where the chemicals and stuff comes in, like fiber from plant cell walls and starches and fiber that hold flavor and color. Okay, casing. How Beyond Meat makes the sausage, gather the plant building blocks, mix into a dough. Okay. How healthy is this? Or how processed is this? Is it healthy to eat such processed food? Tell me the real story. Don't refer to their website. I want real scoop. I don't know. As I said, I'm having a conversation and this is all real time. This is what you will also do because sometimes you don't know exactly what you want to ask in the first go. I want real, and plus it's building context, it's building context for AI itself. Like you're doing multi-step questioning. So you've already like built the context for AI to like, it is ultra processed experts. Okay. So this is what is interesting. This is what I want to learn. I mean, this is going to be interesting. I love my old style burgers without the texture of the real meat. Like I mean, people who are looking to switch should just switch naturally rather than like doing such kind of switching. The Beyond Sausage Hot Italian is ultra processed food. Full stop. Processed food. Full stop. How processed is it really? Very. The core process is high moisture extrusion, pea protein, giving very technical details. Is it healthy to eat? It's not a health food, but it can be better than regular pork Italian sausage in specific ways. Here's the no BS breakdown. The better than pork side. Okay, similar protein. Okay, the downside, the real scoop, high sodium. Okay, guys, sodium equals salt. Whenever you eat high sodium stuff, see how your body requires tons of like water. Like you feel like, oh, I want like tons of water. For me, it feels like that. I've become very sensitive to the food that I put in my body because I've been eating clean. Clean in the sense I try to do lots of homemade stuff. And whenever I end up eating outside and the ingredients aren't good, my body can tell me. Like I feel like when I eat certain kind of pizzas, they're high in sodium. I feel like I want lots of water after that. So ultra processed nature, not a whole food replacement. Bottom line, okay. So basically highly processed, guys. If you want to start eating like vegetarian stuff, like vegetarian burgers, like this is the sausage, but Beyond Meat started with burgers. And like if you want to just eat vegetarian burgers, just eat the ones where you can at least look at the ingredients that goes in. Like if you can't recognize the ingredients, if your grandma can't recognize the ingredients, don't eat that thing. It's basically a good rule to follow. So this is one. Let's start with, I want to take another picture because there's so much obsession with veganism and vegan people are eating tons of shit again because they want to eat vegan cheese. Oh my gosh. I go to my local grocery store these days and there's a whole refrigerator just with vegan cheese. And I'm like, where is the real cheese? Where is the real cheese? The same brands that I buy from, like that I'm used to, are now started making vegan cheese. And sometimes I get confused because I go by the brand name and I don't look at the fine details. And I come back with a vegan cheese in my hand, which I literally throw away because I don't want to eat vegan cheese. I eat cheese made from real milk products. So this is not the bullshit that has come into the market and highly processed bullshit. Let me just grab a picture of a vegan cheese and let's just take it from the internet. Vegan cheese brand. This is a highly processed thing. If you're a vegan, then don't have cheese. That's it. Otherwise, become a vegetarian and at least enjoy the fine things. So let's just put this. Now I'm going to grab the picture of vegan cheese and I'm going to put this. I'm going to start a new chat. Always start a new chat on new things. I bet you'll have seen this brand in the supermarkets. What kind of cheese is this? Let's start with a simple dumb query. What kind? And I can go with a fast model for this. Like, choose your models every time. Choose your models. You will run out of your quota. You don't get unlimited quota of experts. So, what kind of cheese is this? Let's start with that. A vegan mozzarella alternative made from blend of plant-based ingredients primarily. Ta 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 ta. Style. What ingredients? Let's ask another dumb question because I'm building context. Oh wow. It's got cornstarch, coconut oil, chickpea protein, salt. Oh my gosh, I can't even pronounce half the ingredients. See, like if your grandma can't pronounce these ingredients, or if your grandma, it's not on in her pantry to cook stuff. Like which grandma will put this? Like calcium fortification. You will not even use chickpea protein. You will use whole chickpeas. This is literally a no-no. By going just by my rule, will this be in my mom's kitchen or in my grandma's kitchen? No. So it's definitely not going in my body either. But let's just say, is this healthy? Give me a serious take. Give me the truth. Now, Grok is supposed to be a truth seeking AI. Let's find that out. It is not particularly healthy. It's a decent occasional treat or convenience food if you need dairy free cheese, but it's not nutritious food. See, guys, if you all want to literally go vegan, then avoid highly processed stuff. Like avoid, okay, let's do another one. Let's just do almond milk because this is when I stopped buying almond milk from the stores when I learned about them. And I make my own almond milk at home. It's really easy. You can also ask Grok for an almond milk recipe, like how do you like make simple almond milk at home. But the day I found out, like I was buying this brand a lot before, and then I found out the truth and I stopped buying store made almond milk. And similarly, please do it for oat milk as well. Like I can't cover everything, but literally, I'm giving you an idea. Go to your supermarket, whatever you're buying, and if you're unsure about that, and if you think it's highly processed, don't go by their marketing because everybody is trying to sell you stuff, and now you have AI, you can investigate on the spot. So this brand I used to consume a lot before. Let's see what list the ingredients. Again, I'm going with fast model because this is literally just reading the image. I'm not asking them to do any complex investigation for me. So almond, calcium carbonate, sunflower, lecithin, sea salt, natural flavor, guar gum, gelam gum, potassium, titsel. Okay, what are they saying? Some Canadian retail listing soap gum with carbon bean. Okay, what is used to thicken it? Now this is the ingredient that is actually not that healthy because if you see like the texture of the almond milk in the store is very thick. Carbon gum thickens and prevents separation, helps with suspension and creaminess, thickens. And are these ingredients good? Ingredients good? Like, give me the truth. Now, I'm always going to ask Grok to give me the truth. Since Elon keeps saying this is like the truth speaking AI, the real truth. Double emphasize. Here's a real balanced truth about the ingredients in your da. No added sugar, calcium carbonate, sea salt, sunflower, the thickeners, they are safe for most people. Potential downside, they are soluble fibers, more likely to bother folks with the least long-term human data. Carbon is usually the gentlest of the three, better than many sweetened or heavily processed plant milks. Not the absolute best if you're optimizing for minimal processing or gut health. The cleanest options use zero gums, but why even use gums? I literally make almond milk at home and it's so healthy. Let's ask AI, when you're taking control and when you figure out like things in the supermarket are like, uh, not good. Let's just ask for a simple recipe. Give me a real simple recipe to make almond milk at home. No picture showing nothing, just simple query. It's come up with 1 cup raw almonds, unroasted, unsalted, 1 cup, 4 cups filtered water. To be honest, I don't even use filtered water. I make almond milk at home. I don't know where to get filtered. I mean, yeah, everybody has filtered water. I use tap water. By the way, I live in Vancouver and we get really good tap water. So I don't even filter my water. Optional pinch of salt. I use dates. So this is what I use. I don't use any of this. I don't use a pinch of salt. I don't use vanilla extract. Most of the vanilla extract in the market these days is synthetic because it comes from one place called Madagascar, very exotic in Africa. And the crops there have been affected by some kind of weather changes. So there's a limited supply of vanilla. And so most of the ones that you find in ice creams or other products is synthetic. Always make sure when you pick vanilla or don't use it. For instance, I have stopped using vanilla extract in my recipes. I don't use it when I'm baking or making cakes. If I want to like conceal the flavor of egg or for whatever reason you were using it, just grate like a lemon zest or orange or turmeric. It literally changes, or ginger, for instance. Like it's so good. Like you don't need to use this. I have stopped buying it. I use dates. If you want a bit more sweet, you can use two, but I use one. And when we have berries and stuff in the season, I even put like one strawberry or like one cherry to just give a nice color to my almond milk. You have to soak the almonds overnight. Soak them overnight. I'll just tell you the recipe since I make this anyways. In the morning, peel the skin. I have a Vitamix. I've really invested in a Vitamix. I know it's expensive, but then it really does a great job and it makes your life easy. Like you can make literally everything in your Vitamix from almond milk to like peanut butter to like smoothies. It's like the AI of blending. It's very fast. And there are like presets. So basically what you do is you take the peeled off almonds, put it in the blender, you put the filtered water, you put one date if you're putting 2 dates, if you're putting one strawberry or one cherry or one whatever, any of the berries for a nice color if you want, do that. And then just blend it. There's a preset in my Vitamix. Like I don't even strain it. I'll literally have the whole thing. And I'm not sure if that's healthy, but I bet it's healthy. Why will it not be healthy? Everything is whole in it. I'm literally putting every ingredient that goes into my almond milk. So, but they want you to like strain it and then have it. Maybe for like making it ultra smooth and fine. But I'm okay with it having a bit of texture. So that's almond milk. Okay, guys. Very quickly, let's do two more things. And then I recently visited City Farmer. They have a really big piece of land in the middle of Vancouver, which is pretty good because Vancouver real estate is expensive, but they occupy like a large chunk of land. They've been there since 1970s, and then they have like lots of demos on how to like they do live demos too, but also like a lot of different kinds of containers and pots and stuff on how you can grow food in a city. They also have composting demos and all kinds of demos. Like it's a demo site. And I recently was there and I got to interact with the head gardener. She showed me around the space and we tasted lots of leaves, everything you could eat there basically. And so this is sorrel, which is basically a natural leaf with a sour flavor in it. So when you're making salads and stuff, you can use it. And I didn't know about this plant before. And literally, it's a really good ground cover. Like when you're growing stuff, like this spreads like crazy and it's really nice. We munched tons on this. But like, how do you identify plants in the wild and which is safe to eat, which is not safe to eat, right? Like things like that. So for instance, we have tons of salmon berries growing in Vancouver, which is the first berry that comes, which the bear consumes after it comes out of hibernation. Berries, but that there are the good ones there and there are not good ones. And again, I'm not saying 100% rely on it, but if you take good close-up pictures from all angles and put it into AI, it can really help you identify what's safe to consume, what's not safe to consume. Similarly, it can help you identify mints. Like there are so many kinds of variety of mints that grow in the wild, and then you can snap a picture and say which one is it? Is it the chocolate one or the strawberry one? Or it can just look at the leaves, visual identification that you can do using things you find in the nature that you want to maybe taste it. I want to taste what this is. Will I still be alive after this? Or anyways, let's go to one more thing that I've been doing lately is cookbooks. This is I go to cafes or like if I go to a library and I'm flipping through cookbooks. These days, anything that I like, I just snap pictures. Anything that is easy to make, I snap pictures. I don't really care like if I have captured every word or every something. Even if it's not a full recipe, like that's fine because AI already has tons of knowledge in its knowledge base. So for instance, let's take this recipe. Now, as you can see, not everything is clear. Like I will have to wear my glasses or like really look deeply to figure out the steps. I'm going to put this picture into Grok and we're going to transcribe it. Start a new chat and like just put the picture here, transcribe this recipe. And as you can see how fast this is. So, even if the picture is upside down or it's not clearly taken or you've taken from top, the text is not legible, don't worry about any of that. Like just snap the picture, put it into AI, and here it gave me the recipe. So this is one way. So, again, let me remind you, today's goal is to use AI to eat healthy. And these are different ways you eat healthy. Like you come across a recipe that really is something you want to try it at home, snap a picture. Don't worry about how you snap it. Later, you can always put it into AI and like transcribe it. and see how quickly transcribing it word to word. And then you can use it at grocery stores. I've done it to like find a protein powder that actually doesn't have sugar in it, because many times, even though protein powders say there is no sugar in it, there's always sugar in it. And I literally took the picture of an entire shelf of protein powders, put into Grok, and said, "Help me identify the whey protein with no sugar, absolutely zero sugar." And it took microsecond for me having to pick every like container out from the shelf, read it, put it back, read it, put it back, would have literally taken me a good 20 minutes. Here, the job was done in like microsecond. So this is how I use AI. I want to show you one last use case of AI, and then we can create something. Okay, let's share this tab. This is like so confusing for average people, like extra virgin olive oil, single estate, intense fruity, intense fruity. Was it everything same? There was something different about that, like this color variation in the labels. Anyways, I want to know what's the difference. Like, what is the difference, and what's the country of origin? Like, they didn't. I'm in a hurry always these days, so I literally just snap pictures. And if anything is not visible to me, like blatantly visible to me, I will just put into Grok and ask. So the image shows two bottles of extra virgin olive oil from the brand Zoe. Both bottles are labeled as extra virgin olive oil and single estate with the term intense fruity language. Okay, so basically, get everything is so confusing in the market these days. Like for instance, there'll be 5 different types of virgin olive oils. So what's the difference? Like, what is the difference? Then there'll be like eggs, free range eggs and organic eggs. Okay, there's a big trick here. Like free range not necessarily is organic, but organic is free range. Basically, I would just say, like, whenever you're confused, whenever you think like what is the real difference, like just put it into AI. Simplest thing that you can do. Okay, this is my favorite one. So I go to the farmers market in the summer, and there's abundance of vegetables and so many types of vegetables you'll see that you've never consumed before, and you want to like try it out, right? Like, why not? Like, it's available, it's locally grown, it's in season. You should try everything that's in season because it has maximum nutrition capture. So instead of asking the farmer who might be busy, you can always snap a picture, put it into Grok, and ask like, suggest 5 recipes, simple recipes, hard recipes, whatever. I always ask for simple minimal recipes of everything. And this is what I did with tomatoes. This is like summer tomato abundance at its peak. I'm like, give me 4 minimal recipes requiring as little ingredient with maximum taste. So cherry tomato salad, tomato and green onion saute. Like, so see, it had 2 things. It had like the green onions and baby tomatoes. A simple tomato bruschetta, green onion and tomato omelet. It gave me like salad recipes, really minimum, or just tomato and cucumber salad, like, and with feta cheese is amazing, by the way. All of this is amazing. Tomato and basil salad. It's so easy to put together things. Like when you put the word minimal ingredients or like high taste, minimal ingredients, things like that, or like you can specify the ingredients 3 or whatever, it'll like basically do something. Another good thing about AI is like you can take a picture of your entire fridge, show it to AI, and ask for recipes. What you can do with all the ingredients that are there in your fridge, as I always do in all my live streams. I'm gonna. Where am I right now? Okay, I'm sharing the screen. I'm putting a picture of these apples. These are different kinds of apples, different varieties of apples. So let's bake something with them. Which one is best for baking? Let's start with like a simple query. So the Fuji apples are generally the better choice for most baking, especially if you're making pies, crepes, gobblers. Okay, Macintosh apples are softer and more tender, and quick recommendation for classic apple pie or crisp, go with the Fuji. Okay, give me a really simple breakfast recipe. I mean, there's still winter and it's spring is also kind of cold. I can say, give me a really simple warm breakfast recipe of using Fuji apples. Keep it minimal, ingredients easily available. Have you like, when I was a kid and I used to go through the cookbooks, it had these ingredients that were like so fancy that every time I wanted to make something, I was like, forget it, because I don't have like 5 different kinds of ingredients that they've listed, or I'll have to go and get these ingredients. So high friction, very high friction. And so I avoided making stuff. I have my go-to cookbooks at Oliver's like 5 ingredient cookbook is great. You just need 5 ingredients. That's it. Or now that I chat directly with AI, I'm always asking for minimal ingredients easily available or found in the pantry. You can put things like that. So in that ways, you're getting a highly customized recipe and see how quick it is. Warm cinnamon Fuji apples, one large Fuji apple, 1 tablespoon butter, a half teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon honey or maple syrup, and like serve warm straight from the pan. Okay, that's it. It gave me one recipe. Give me more recipes baked as well. It went really simple. Baked cinnamon Fuji apple slices, simple baked Fuji apples, tablespoon butter. It's gone very minimal ingredients. Oh, this is my favorite. See, this is like just oatmeal. This is quick oatmeal. But what I really like, okay, not the pancakes, is a baked oatmeal, oat crumble in the when I go apple picking and I have tons of apples, and if I don't use them quickly, they go bad fast. So this is what my daily breakfast thing is. But this is doing with Fuji, but I get varieties. Like I get different kinds. And then I can run all the different kinds and ask for the best pick, which is good for like oat crumble. But like this is what I really do in the you chop finely and then you add honey with rolled oats. This is so easy to make. I'm telling you, this is so easy to make. And so this is how you can use AI to basically eat well. I'll stop sharing. As I said, like I use AI a lot. My number one use case is asking recipes. Easy recipes with minimal ingredients. All of this makes life so much easier. Remove friction of all kind. Like always minimal, less ingredients, high maximum tasting. You know, put all those words. Let the AI figure it out for you. If I go to the market and I want to identify, like, out of all the fishes that are there on display, which fish is really good for what and what, how to bake a fish or whatever. Like snap a picture and start asking AI for recipes and easy to make, which is local, which is sustainable, all of that. Go to grocery stores and you're getting confused about like labeling and them, or you want to know the truth behind the marketing, then put it into AI. Going to the farmer's market and you see new vegetables, or you want to know, like, oh my gosh, I want to go for these tomatoes, but what can I do with these tomatoes? How can I consume all these tomatoes in the shortest possible time? Summer abundance doesn't last forever. And so you can ask AI, you can ask to preserve cucumbers, for instance, or how to like freeze peppers, or how to freeze this and how to freeze that. I have real FOMO towards the end of the summer because I want to literally take all of the abundance of farmers market and put it in my fridge if possible. And so AI is really great for that, like how to preserve stuff, how to like freeze stuff, what else, how to use the abundance. Because whatever is available locally at that point of time, you should definitely eat local, available, seasonal, even if it's not organic. It's better than the organic coming from Mexico. It is seriously better than the organic coming from anywhere else. You know, if anything, non-organic, local, seasonal, just eat it. It's better. And what else? Identification in the wild. Like, is this? Can I eat this? Can this berry looks yummy? Can I eat this? What will happen if I eat this? You know, things like that. So this is how you take control over for your health, what you put inside your body, and yeah, it's a really powerful tool. You just need to know how to use it. And today I shared my process with you. So that's about it. Thank you so much for being on my live stream. I plan to do many more such useful live streams of how you can use AI to improve your life. And we've already covered like tons from religion, spirituality, travel. Today is on food, and I'll do tons more on food, but you get the idea. So that's it. Thank you so much.